Hi, welcome to this video which explains the overseas data transfer agreement from a customer to a supplier. So under both the Data Protection Act 1998, which is in force until the 24th of May 2018, and the General Data Protection Regulation 2018, in force from the 25th of May 2018, organisations have to ensure that data receives an adequate level of protection when it is processed overseas, including any processing by contractors or subcontractors. So think of suppliers in your supply chain. So that could be maybe your outsourced IT or HR providers. Frequently, outsourcing happens to organisations and companies based in India and the Philippines, etc. So do bear in mind when you look at your contracts whether there is any outsourcing, because you will need to have data transfer agreements in place. That said, the law requires you to put in place appropriate privacy-compliant transfer mechanisms. There are various mechanisms available, such as transfer agreements which are bespoke, like this document, model clauses, the privacy shield for transfers to America, and whether the country is on an adequacy list. This agreement is a bespoke agreement. This agreement can be used as a standalone document or refer to a main agreement which has already been executed, so perhaps your terms and conditions with your supplier. As noted, this is a pro-customer agreement. This comprehensive 15-page document covers the following core transfer issues, such as details of the transfer, third-party beneficiary clauses, obligations of the data exporter, so the customer, obligations of the data importer, so the supplier, mediation and jurisdiction, cooperation with supervisory authorities, i.e. regulators, the governing law, variations to the contract, sub-processing, so subcontracting, obligations after termination to make sure that personal data is securely disposed of, details of the transfer and the types of data that will be transferred, and the technical and organisational measures that must be applied to the data. This is a bespoke document which deals with commercial issues such as liability and how this relates to the terms and conditions you may have already entered into, e.g. your framework agreements, licenses, service level agreements, master subscription agreements, etc. that already may be in place between the parties. We hope you found this short video on the data transfer agreement useful. If you decide to purchase this document and would like DATATHENA to tailor it to your specific business requirements, please feel free to get in contact via the website. Please also note that we do have the model clauses available via the website if you would prefer to make use of this document, which has an automatic finding of adequacy.